3, 2, 1.
No,
Welcome back to D&D on Wednesday nights. Oh, but it's Sunday night. Sunday night D&D.
You guys are crushing this. This is
Can
amazing.
you do over? Could you shut it down? So no, I'm kidding. Don't.
Do the countdown again. Do the countdown again.
Okay.
5,
3,
4, 3.
Welcome back to Sunday night D&D on TNT.
Who's your host?
Oh, shit. I forgot that part. Your host tonight is Bobby.
We're doing great.
All right.
Take it away.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks, Kyle. Gain some form of, I don't know, like self-esteem or something.
I need those.
So you gained 3 self-esteem points, and so who would like to do the recap? Who remembers what happened the last time we played the game?
No.
I'm going to be honest really fast.
I don't even remember the last time we played this game.
It was about 3 weeks ago. What'd you say, Austin?
I said, I gotta say, self-esteem got to be so much more valuable than inspiration.
In real life, yes. In D&D, no.
Last game we were proclaimed heroes of the city. Tom did not assassinate Tapper because he was in a Popemobile.
He's working on it.
You did put on a hit on me.
Casey remembers one thing from the game.
Tom allegedly made a deal with a person who killed the vampire, or solved our vampire problems for us, and we were granted ownership of both the inn and the vampire's house. Yeah. So that was pretty cool, and we kind of left on that note, kind of a little like, if I remember correctly, we left kind of like, cool. Now what?
We rule the city.
Yeah.
Well, Tapper rules the city.
Dead.
Tapper rules the city, but you're all heroes.
Oh yeah, Tom is allegedly dead. And
oh yeah, we told this. Yeah,
that's right. Tommy is allegedly dead.
I think the crazy thing about the last time we played is that like all of Sareth's terrible scheming, and they're all horrible schemes, all seem to pay off at once.
It's almost like a dream.
Vampire, it's crazy. It truly is. Yeah. I didn't start thinking this was actually a dream until the end of last game, where I was like, wow, the trap worked on the werewolf, the vampire's dead, the assassin is dead, we're heroes, we own a keep, and that's all because I said that Tapper, and I was like, this is bad, this is a really bad thing. It's all going to be a dream. That's your big cliffhanger for the end of this.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Austin. So, where did we leave off? Let's see. You agreed to take Griffin's head to the library. Eris and Blinky and everyone in? No. Let's see. Where did we leave off? That's the one thing I can't. I guess we could go to. I should have looked at the video.
I think we went back to the manor
because it's your new home.
Right, and people were going to go to the inn the next day, I guess, to do.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so you were doing like an overnight long resting.
That's
okay,
what
perfect.
we ended.
That's
we long
perfect.
rested because Pruitt had his dream, and he ordered Tom to stand over him. So everybody just had a long rest except for Tom.
Yes. So I'm gonna back up just a second for the long rest. Oh wait. Actually, no, I don't need to do that. Never mind. So yes. So it's the next day. The long rest has happened. You're all great. You've rested. Everyone has had a long rest except for Tom, that's right, stood watch over Pruitt.
Well, he had a night kill himself or something. I forget what happened in that dream.
You tried to strangle yourself.
Pruitt had a dream where he started strangling himself and then threw himself back, and then met kind of an angry goblinoid-looking creature of shadow or something.
Right, and then he yelled at Tom for not stopping him from strangling himself.
That is correct, because Tom was supposed to protect him. That's true. Okay, so it's the next morning, and You were going to the tavern, is that right? Was it the Dancing Pig? I think it's the Dancing Pig.
The Dancing Pig?
Now it's the Dancing Satyr.
Oh, now it's the Dancing Satyr, that's right.
Which I'm not sure is awesome and flattering because it's about me, or slightly offensive because Satyr replaced Pig. Does that tell us something? But we're not going to overthink it. The Dancing Satyr now.
So is everyone going to the inn?
No, Tom's going to sleep.
Okay, Tom's taking his long rest now.
He's got 0 hit dice. He's on 0 hit dice in a dream right now. He needs his baby sleep.
Okay. 0 hit dice in a dream. Do you get all of them back on a long rest?
You get half of them back.
Oh my goodness, that is brutal. Okay. Oh man. Pruitt's a dick for keeping you up all night. Anyway.
Pruitt's a dick for a lot of reasons.
Well, let's see. So is everyone else going to the tavern, and Tom by himself is staying in the manor, sleeping his long rest?
I think so. I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Okay, you cast Mage Armor.
My normal thing.
Let me look at Sereth and ask, are you also casting Mage Armor? I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm gonna do the same thing.
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
There's a stutter, but
Delay on the audio.
Delay, but that's fine. Okay, doing the same thing. The delay's on you, Austin. I'm not sure where that came from, but everyone's going to the tavern / inn, the Dancing Satyr. Yeah. So when you all, he's gone.
He's probably trying to fix it.
Probably. So when you all arrive at the Dancing Satyr, you can see that the pig that was out front doing a little dance on the sign in the front of the establishment is no longer there. It has been removed. There is no Dancing Satyr up there yet, but right now it's clearly an in transition thing. Someone somewhere is working on making a Dancing Satyr wooden flat for that sign.
Fast.
Yeah, they move fast. When the Baron, self-appointed, citywide appointed Baron, tells you to get something done, you get it done.
Apparently.
It's a good thing they got their priorities straight.
Yeah. And actually, so you come in, and the tavern, the owner, former owner of the Dancing Pig, is packing up her final boxes, loading stuff up, and walking toward the door.
Hi, I'm sorry. Is there a problem here?
Well, this place is yours now, so by right of the Baron. So good luck to you.
Legally, we own it, but listen, I don't think I want to run this place. Hey, fuckers, any of you want to run this place?
I didn't really know the first thing about running an establishment such as this, so I really don't think that would be a very good idea for me to do anything like that.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I think we more saw it as just under new management. So if you want to just keep doing bang a job that you've been doing, we can pay you handsomely.
How handsomely we talking?
Yeah,
because the revenue for this establishment over the years has been, I've grown accustomed to this kind of standard of living, and she slides a sheet of paper over to you, sets down the box.
Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Let me give this to our accountant. Pruitt, what do you think about these numbers?
It's ridiculous. Let me see the books. I will need to study the books before I can make an accurate accounting of how much this place actually makes above the board versus what she's asking here.
Right.
How about a cut of the profit plus a standard salary?
Right,
that seems fair.
Guys, we gotta try and find a way to make it. If this is the type of lifestyle that she's with living at this point, ma'am, I promise you, we will do everything that we can in our power to make as close to this for you as possible. All right?
All right. Otherwise, I'll just start up competition. So this is fine. I liked being a business owner. I'm not overly thrilled with the Baron's decision, but I don't have a lot of power to supersede it. So, fine. Yeah. How long do you need to come up with an offer?
Yeah. What do you think, Rick?
Until tomorrow.
Fine. And she walks back over to the bar. She sets the box back down behind the bar. She says, I'll work here until then for my standard pay, and then we'll see what the offer is.
All right. Well, hey, what's your name, ma'am?
Evelyn.
Evelyn.
I'm surprised we've been talking for weeks now, and that's the first time someone asked, so I appreciate that.
Yeah. It's crazy. You never asked my name. I think you only ever called me a drow scum before. But hey, first day for everything.
Yeah. If a drow scum owns the bar, then drow scum owns the bar.
Wow. Well, this is going to be a beautiful friendship, I can tell.
No, I caught it. It was Sereth, right? You played that really good song. Surprising. Surprising. I didn't actually think drow could play music. Who knew?
Wow.
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 Well, I thought they played music, but it was like the suffering and torment of their captives.
Yeah, I've been trying to play a lot of gnomish stuff recently. It's a lot more jovial fun. So.
Yeah, I like it. Keep up the good work. Okay, well, you need any drinks while you're here? Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. She said, clearly lying, was not intending on giving this to you. Here's a letter for you.
Oh!
And she hands over a sealed envelope.
Incredible. I think that our accountant is probably the best person to open that. I'm going to go check something upstairs really fast.
Just turns and hands the letter to Pruitt. I'm going to get
I would love to just head to these stairs.
Yeah, sounds good. You open the letter. It is an invitation to dine with the Baron later this evening when everyone has had time to rest from their harrowing adventure.
With the new Baron?
Yes, the new Baron. Baron Tapper.
It's wild to think that that's actually a genuine, like a really good question.
Well, you never know. Yeah, he goes, it's an invitation for a party with the Baron, apparently. Here, you can have it. And like kind of wave it back to him.
Oh, you hand it to her?
To Sarah.
Oh, to Sarah. Sarah's upstairs.
Oh.
You turn to hand it to him?
I take the letter.
Okay. Blinky takes the letter. Perfect.
Yeah, I have no letters blowing up in my face anymore.
Yeah. Pruitt hands the letter back. Blinky takes the letter, and you bring your hand back down to grab the book, and there's a letter in your hand.
Is it the same letter?
It is not the same letter.
Okay, well, I opened that one.
Okay. You hear a human voice that you are familiar with say, only in your mind, you hear, Pruitt, what in the bloody fucking hell is taking you so bloody fucking long to bring Eris back? This was a simple job. You go, you find the satyr. She looks like this. An image of Eris flashes in your mind. It looks an awful lot like Narissa, strangely. Hadn't put those two together quite yet, but anyway. And then we have a timeline here. I need to speak with her immediately. We have a pressing matter that only she can help me with, and she has to help me with it. Be sure to stress that part. I've sent for you. And then the letter bursts into flames.
Well, that was ominous.
Dealing no damage.
Yeah.
Is this visible? What's going on through it?
What did you say, Steve?
One.
It deals 1 damage.
What does 1 damage? In case
Oh,
what did 1 damage?
1 damage. Yeah, that's right. What did you say, Grace?
Is this visible? What's happening? This flaming letter.
The letter is visible.
But I can't hear what.
You can't
the
hear
voice.
any of the words, but you can make a perception check.
Nope.
Since you are in the same space as Pruitt, and
I put my hand
He was
out to
not.
ask for the ash to grab the ashes.
Go for it.
Well, because you handed me the letter, so I figured you were going to hand me whatever came next.
okay,
Sure.
double tens is not going to cut it. Yeah, it just looks like he grabbed a letter, he read the letter, and then it burst into flames. You didn't catch any more significance than that.
Was that the Baron's? That's not the Baron's letter that just... What the hell is that, Pruitt?
Just a letter from home.
Do your family often send you flaming letters?
No, not very often at all.
He got a B once on his tests, and
Oh, a bad day.
yeah.
Okay, Ron Weasley.
Excuse me, Ron Weasley was a C student at best.
That's a fair point.
Hey, C's get degrees for those.
Weasleys.
Yeah, I was like, the sounds are very nice for that. Anyway, okay, so yeah.
So now that we've fixed this place, are we ready to keep moving? And I look around everybody.
Where?
I don't know. I'm waiting for my own flaming letter.
Can I minor illusion a letter floating in front of Blinky?
Yeah, that's smaller than a 5-foot cube. Sure, go for it.
All right, there's a letter that's just floating in front of you, Blinky.
Oh, I grab it.
As soon as you go to touch it, it turns into fire that's shaped like a unicorn.
Oh, I get it. I whisper loudly. I get it.
Are we sure it's a good idea to start giving Blinky omens? Like,
just then,
On.
courier runs into the door. Hello. Oh, that looks like the right ones. Sereth. Oh, hold on. Pulls out the thing. Sereth, Thethriel, Eris. You gave Marissa, probably not Eris. What name did Eris give?
Asked when.
In town, what is the name she's been using? She's been using Nerissa.
Well, depends when.
Depends who.
Yeah, that's true.
Depends who.
Depends why.
Identity.
Depends when. Okay, that's fine. It
Depends
says
where.
to the heroes of Grey Watch, to the Grey Watch Patrol, the Grey Watch Task Force, and then lists off some names that are like, if they didn't have your name, they just described you, not necessarily flatteringly.
I think it would be
How did they describe me?
like the four of us, like
that extra guy,
and then some name none of us have heard of before. We're like,
Jim.
Cletus.
Yes.
Cletus. I do kind of love that. Yeah, so it has everyone's name and Cletus down at the bottom. And it says these are for you, and he puts them down on the table. I need someone to sign for this.
I'll sign.
Okay, perfect. Pruitt, you sign.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that can write, so I sign.
That's not true. I will sign.
The courier looks at you askance. It's like, okay, this is whatever. As long as someone's signing, great. And you sign for them, and then Blinky comes over and tries to sign on top of you, it sounds like.
No, I prick my finger and I put my fingerprint in blood.
Oh, okay, perfect. You put your fingerprint and blood on there, and then the courier looks down at it, looks up at you, Blinky. You're okay. Okay. And then hands the things over to Pruitt, and they are the deed to Karis Dunmore's manor and the dancing pig.
heck yeah.
Wonderful. I file them in my pot.
Hey, Pruitt. I'm sorry. What is that?
Oh, it's the deeds. I'm holding on to them for safekeeping.
That's nice. Can I have one of them?
What for?
I don't know. What if you get jumped? I'd rather us only lose one of these places instead of both of them in one go.
Okay.
Great.
Which one do you give him?
Probably the dancing pig.
Okay, that tracks.
Or the dancing satyr.
Dancing satyr, soon to be the dancing satyr.
Sorry, satyr. It's the
it's the sexy satyr now. That's right. It changed from the dancing pig to the sexy satyr in name of the song. Got it. Great.
Well, that's even better.
That is even better. Now you don't have to feel like it was quite as derivative, derogatory, whatever.
It's not that you were replaced by a pig. It's that you're better looking than a pig.
Oh, that's so much
Perfect.
better. Thank you for the clarification.
Oh god. Okay. Let's see. So do you have any? Does anyone have anything kind of that they want to do earlier in the day? Pressing things while you're at the inn?
I kind of try and get everyone to like, we really got to start making plans for, our travel arrangements. Maybe we can get some horses, maybe, or a wagon. That would be really nice. A carriage, perhaps.
To go where?
Well, we need to keep moving on.
Where? It's pretty comfortable here now.
Well, no, we were still in the darkness, and we wanted to leave the darkness, correct?
Pruitt, what the hell are you talking about? We killed the vampire, own a keep and a building and a business, and now you believe?
But yes, I mean, these things can run themselves, but we are important individuals, and we need to move on.
Move on where?
I can't remember the name of the place because I don't have the map. I'm trying to find the map. No, see it. Quantum theme, yes, exactly. I don't have the map, so I don't. Casey doesn't know.
Okay. To the place where your school is? Outside
Yeah.
the darkness?
Probably to the city, whatever.
To the city where the school is, outside the darkness.
Yeah.
Where we started the last campaign.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, I've been there.
Yes, it's a wonderful place, and it has light and not darkness. Well, it has both. But, in regulation, in normal sequences of time, you understand what I'm saying. I hope. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I got it. And I point to my eye.
Exactly.
Now,
I will admit
I will
that in the
take the other
chaos
letter.
of fighting vampires and all this chaos, I may have forgotten what the hell we're trying to do anyway. So I just kind of want to stay here. Motives, I don't know.
You want to be under the control of Tapper while we're here? Is that what I'm hearing?
Tapper's not long for this world. If I just don't see it.
Oh, Tapper's
Tapper.
got deep pockets now that he's Baron.
I gotta say, we've had far worse bosses than Tapper. In fact, Tapper's been our boss in the past.
True story.
I really don't think. Listen,
Tapper
everybody.
also tried to kill us all.
Hey, everybody, listen. I know that Tom's freaking out because Tom went and tried to assassinate Tapper, right? And I know that Pruitt, you seem to be freaking out too. And here's the thing, guys. I think we can actually, take a breath and appreciate that we have a good thing going all of a sudden. We are the task force here in Greywatch. There's no more vampire. There's no more evil Baron. We have so much money. We have a keep. Yeah, we were given 5 of gold for killing the Baron.
This guy knows what he's talking about.
I put my hand on Sarah's shoulder and I go, I agree, except for the vampire we didn't kill.
Well, somebody killed it for us.
No. She's still out there.
I mean, we have her head in a box, don't we?
Do we?
Am I wrong? Didn't we get her head?
It's an important
We
question.
didn't get her head.
You did not get her head in a box. You heard that they had her head in a box. You saw the box. You never saw the head in the box. That's where you're at.
Nah, I'm sure it's fine. It's got to be fine.
It's gonna be fine.
I can still hear her voices.
I don't know what that means, but whatever it means, it happened. So it means that we're all fine.
So creepy. Yeah, Blinky, you hear Blinky say, I can still hear her voice inside.
I look at Blinky slowly. And then I look at Austin. Or not Austin.
Sarah.
Gareth.
I get really close to Pruitt, and I whisper in his ear, I can hear her voice.
I believe you.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, this freaking crew.
I love. Can I just say that I love that Blinky just like basically just showed up and insinuated himself, and everybody's like, "Yeah, whatever, come on in." It's like,
You're a weird guy.
It's not the strangest thing to happen to this group, so...
He's not even really the weirdest. That much weirder than the rest of the party. So you know, he fits
That was
in
a fun
enough.
correction. He's not even the weirdest.
Well, he probably is. He did take a bite out of that one.
Ghoul.
That ghoul that one time.
It
That
was
was pretty nasty.
Oh, that
It
was
was-
so funny.
For science.
I think it wasn't for science, it was for gods.
It's the same thing. When the gods are real, they are also science.
I see. Well, that's what I get for arguing with a madman. Right. So, yeah. So,
I see.
Pruitt tries to...
Yeah, I'm not getting anywhere right now, but Pruitt will come up with something else.
Let's take a vote. Tom, you're voting my way. Okay, so any other things you want to do before Tom wakes up from his 8-hour long rest?
Well, let me ask this. How do we feel about meeting with our boss tonight?
I think it's a terrible idea to go see what else he has in store for us.
Yeah,
Said
it doesn't
I
sound fun.
need to go meet with a fucking vampire.
Well, that was different. The difference.
Last dinner invitation did not go well. I think passing up on this one sounds pretty good.
No! You're all insane! I'm sorry. Vampire. Still out to kill us. We gotta be careful. Everything's not fine. But it was okay to go have dinner with her. What the fuck, people?
We were on a mission. That's different.
God.
We knew what we were going into then.
Oh. So if we're on a mission to have dinner, then we should go to dinner.
We don't know what we're stepping into, Blinky.
But that's the mission.
Exactly.
Mystery dinner.
No, because before we knew, that's a terrible idea.
Mystery dinner.
Came from, but I'm a big fan.
Well, I need to watch these books or study these books anyway. So, whatever you guys want to do.
So, if people are going to dinner, is Pruitt planning on staying at the inn?
He hasn't decided yet.
Okay, gotcha. We'll come back.
I'd like to do one more thing.
Sure.
I'd like to say, so wait, I'm sorry. We got a bunch of, like, letters. Or, we got 2 letters and 2 deeds. Pruitt, one of them burst into fire?
It was a personal letter.
Right, that doesn't seem like a good personal letter. Somebody, like,
That's
it
3 letters. 1 became a unicorn.
One of Pruitt's many scorned lovers sent him that one, clearly.
But it's ridiculous.
Get it? Get it, guys?
like it. Pruitt, can I ask, what the hell was that?
It was a letter from home, and it was very personal.
I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts on him.
Okay. So you can hear surface thoughts before he has any awareness of it. What is he thinking?
Because
Let's look at the specifics of... Yeah, thank you.
So it's a verbal, somatic, and material spell. So I'm watching you cast a spell.
Oh yeah, do you have silent spell? Because he is watching this. That's true.
I don't. That's fine. I mean,
you can watch him cast a spell. Do you know the spell Detect Thoughts? You've probably seen him do this before, but you still have. I mean, he's still going to learn your surface thoughts. So, what is on your mind at the moment as you're talking about that letter from home? It doesn't have to be everything. Just
yeah. How about this instead?
what'd he do?
Oh,
Counter
counterspell.
Fuck.
What's the point of having a long rest if you can't use your spell slots on your friends?
Sirith, it was very rude. Don't ever do that again.
All right, you know what? You're right. That was rude. I just want to make sure that everything's okay. You know.
As I said, it was a letter from home. It was very personal.
If everybody else is casting spells, I cast Bonfire.
Okay, excellent. You cast Bonfire
God.
in the inn.
Indoors?
We've seen this game play out before, so I'll give people a chance.
No. We own this fucking place. What are you doing? Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna do everything I can to put it out.
Okay, there is a magic bonfire.
No,
And I
Casey,
cast
In the space.
Casey,
Spell.
Okay, you counterspell it.
we're burning through all
Wings
Pruitt's
out of
level 3
resistance.
spell slots is what we're doing.
Thank you. That's an important thing to do for
Dude,
me.
you need to tone down the arson.
Blinky, not in this shop. This is ours now. We cannot burn this place down. Well,
I just wanted to be part of the. I just wanted to be part of the gang.
You don't have to throw any encounters on us. We're just gonna kill ourselves.
Do it to yourselves. So, yeah, I appreciate you.
Keep up the good work, guys. You're doing a great job.
It's so entertaining. It's fine.
You know what? I'm going to take the books and gonna go back to the manor and stay with Tom.
Okay, excellent.
My
You
body.
go back to the manor and stay with Tom. So
Hey, if
Pruitt
we're all
storms
awake,
off in a
Tom-
huff.
If Tom is sleeping while we're all awake, we should prank him.
Oh, Tom's hiding. He's not.
You could find him first.
Did you say that though?
Oh, way to get called out for metagaming.
That's
yeah,
so
you still have to
fun.
find him because Tom is a scaredy
Yeah, I
little
know.
cautious goblin.
Also, he may not even be looking like a goblin if he's got that hat of disguise.
But to be fair, if you go into the manor and there's just some random hobo sleeping in like a corner, you're probably gonna.
Also, unfortunately, you
Yeah,
can't.
It's like a bat flying.
Oh, I rolled today. I have no idea where Tom is.
Yeah. He's
Oh,
sleeping in the
trying to
middle of a
find Tom,
room.
because
you
I
just
wanted
missed
to
it.
find Tom for a different reason.
Okay, you can try to find Tom too, Blinky.
Is everybody following me?
Yeah, that's what's happening.
I'm gonna try and drum up some.
Make a stealth check, Tom, for how well you hid yourself to sleep in the manor.
Sure.
Damn
Okay,
it.
you did not find
Shit.
it.
Wow.
Everybody leave Tom alone.
Bastard.
I wasn't gonna do anything to hurt Tom.
Just by talking to Tom, is
I
like
wasn't even gonna talk to Tom.
that's it. Okay. Wow. It gets creepier the more you talk. Honestly.
Draw a mustache on your face, Tom.
Just wanted to watch him sleep.
Are you trying to find Tom too, Sarah, or
No.
are you doing something else?
I'm gonna try and drum up some business for the inn.
Okay. You hear a voice. Are you gonna take me to the library? Like you said, you were gonna take me to the library.
Oh my god. Listen, a lot of shit happened today. All right, can you calm down, Griffin? Why don't you roll there yourself?
That was yesterday, Sarah.
Fuck. All right. Listen, I own a business now. Like, I will take you.
I'm a
but
small business owner.
I've got responsibilities.
I
now.
am
I've
the
got-
heart's blood of this crap lousy town.
I know that you think that I'm just some carefree bard now that I was exercised, but I'm not. Okay, I've got a whole keep that I have to keep clean and tidy. I've got a business to run, so let me try and get some people in. Okay, it's very serious what I have to do here. All right.
Okay,
In
I'll
the
be
marmalade
sure to.
forest.
Oh, this is what's happening.
In the
I see.
maple tree. Yeah, I think I'll. If he hounds me enough, eventually I'll take Griffin to bed.
He stops hounding you after he asks the. He doesn't badger. He just says, "So, you said you were going to take me."
I think I'll
And
put
then-
it on my to-do list. If we have a second to chill, everybody wants to go to the library with Griffin.
Cool. So, how are you planning on drumming up business for the inn? Everyone else left, by the way.
Yeah, for sure. I think I'm just
Okay.
gonna go outside, play some music, and
Okay.
probably play Sexy Satyr a couple times. So they're like, "Hey, we changed the name. It's open. Come on in." To the
All
inn.
right. Go ahead and make that performance check.
Yeah. Ugh. I thought it was gonna be so funny to not max out
I
performance.
know. And you've gotten a lot of mileage out of that bit.
I really have.
But you roll really well when you do it. Yeah, so you drum up some business. It does not take long. As it turns out, the workers who are coming to work on the sign spread the word as they're going to get other, pieces of supplies that they need to get things put together. And probably within the better part of an hour, word has spread, and the sign is not hung yet, but the inside of the inn/tavern is stacked, both.
Incredible.
Stooped.
Yep.
Incredible. Great. Well, I think I turn to the woman who's working at the bar. Is that
Yeah.
what she?
That Evelyn.
Yeah. I fully just give her a right. Don't worry, you're gonna be paid handsomely. What did I tell you? If only you could have gotten this much business before.
She looks at you and she doesn't say a single word.
Good. I keep playing music. I think that's the extent of this bit.
Okay. When you turn back, like you start to walk away to play some music, and you turn back and you can see she's like cleaning a glass really extra hard. Like you can see the frustration on her face that in 1 hour you lucky son of a.
Everyone, give it up for our incredible bartender Evelyn over here. Give it up for Evelyn.
She just gives a big smile to everyone, then a wave, and then keeps cleaning the glass.
Excellent for workforce retention. Just
Sarah's not evil. He's just a dick.
Okay, so let's see. Back at the manor, it's probably been, I will say, a couple of hours have passed. We're getting close. Does anyone have anything else they need to do before Tom gets up from his long rest, or are people?
Well, I'm gonna do what I was gonna do if I could find Tom. It just won't be near Tom.
Okay, what were you gonna do?
We're back at the manor where the vampire lived, right?
Are you planning on casting bonfire?
No.
Okay, just check.
I'm going to build a guardian shrine
Okay.
with the vampire's clothes.
Okay.
You're making a scarecrow?
Do you want high
It's
or
a
low?
guardian shrine,
It's
Casey.
a guardian shrine.
A little respect for Blinky's religious
I was gonna
beliefs.
put it near Tom so that he was protected while he slept, but I don't know where he is.
That would have been the most terrifying thing to wake up to.
Right?
I
Okay,
know
so
that was
do you want
basically
high-
as good as my ideas.
So first things first. How are you building it? Like, what kind of crafting skill or plan is this, or is it just like you're throwing random shit together?
I'm listening to the vampire gods, and they're telling me how best to create a guardian shrine of vampires.
Sure. Roll me. Roll me a religion check, Blinky.
Love it.
So you hear the whispers of the vampire gods in your brain. It could be you're just past knowledge of vampires, but you think it's the vampire gods telling you that the most important part of building a vampire guardian shrine, that's what you're going for, right?
Yep.
Is to cover it with your own blood.
Okay.
So yeah.
Lord Raziel.
How much damage am I doing to myself to do this?
You tell me.
What do I even have for?
We'll say that you can spend your hit dice in blood.
Okay. I'll spend 2 hit dice in blood.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your 2 hit dice.
Where are my hit dice at on this?
Should be middle of your character sheet, just below HP.
To the right.
I don't
of your
think I
skills.
actually.
Let's see.
I don't think I'm looking at because I don't think my character sheet's even.
Oh, that's right. You don't have so your hit dice. You're
I'm going through.
Yeah, so that's fine. Just roll. You're a sorcerer. Technically.
D6.
So D6. So roll 2d6. No pluses to that, or plus con. Each hit die is plus con. So yeah. So go ahead and roll 2d6 plus 2 times your con modifier. That's fine. Okay, and then what's your con modifier?
It's gonna be 11.
Okay, so you do 11. So you cover this thing that you make. Oh yeah, go ahead and roll a d20 for your craftsmanship of this vampire guardian statue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's passable, right? Mostly it's covered in blood. Okay, so one last roll, high or low? Kyle.
High.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So you create this monstrosity, you cover it in your blood, and you feel like, you might have invoked the presence of the vampire gods to guard this section of the manor house.
You're welcome, everybody.
Satisfied for a good day's work. I don't know if anyone sees you doing this.
I'm busy.
Pruitt's busy. Sarah's not there. And so what is Eris doing while everyone else is doing this?
Digging into the bag of holding for some of the lovely ports that I stashed there earlier.
Yeah, you reach into the bag of holding. Question, is your painting in the bag of holding?
I think I gave that to Pruitt.
Oh, interesting. Pruitt has both of the painting and 3 vials of celestial blood. Okay. Okay, never mind. So yeah, you reach your hand into the bag and you pull out a bottle
Maybe
of...
I still have the painting.
Bottle
I
of
don't
alcohol.
know.
That sounds right. I have a vague recollection of you giving it over. Yeah, so you grab the alcohol bottle out and pull it out.
Yeah, hanging out,
Okay.
drinking, and
Party.
looking for Tom.
All right, Sarah, are you planning on going to the library before or after everyone Tom wakes up?
I don't want to go by myself. I think I'll go back to the manor, see if anybody wants to go on that with me, but I'm not gonna sell it. I'm gonna be like, hey guys, bodiless robot head really wants to go to the library. Who's down? I personally bad idea, but I'll go because he doesn't have legs. See what people say.
Okay. Do you wake up Tom to say that?
No, I think I just want to do it before Tom.
Actually, I guess I'll go ahead and make a perception check because you might not be able to find. We'll see if you spot Tom as you're going through the rest of the house. No.
Nope.
So no one knows where Tom is. But yeah, you find everyone else. At one point, you're walking into one of the rooms and you turn, and there's like a horrific, bloody, covered, like not a vampire statue, but looks like if you gave a 6-year-old a pile of tools and said make a vampire statue, this was what they would probably create. But it is covered in blood. It was there when you left.
I think reflexively, I'm just gonna pull out my sword and try and chop it in half.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Sorry, I just think it's what I would do. Great.
Yeah. You and you swing wildly and somehow you miss the thing.
Whew. What the hell is this thing? I thought we were supposed to be pranking Tom, not me.
This is not a prank. This is a guardian.
It's a ball mess. That's what that is, mate.
Oh, Tom's up from his nap. Oh, Tom, when you wake up from your nap, I'm going to assume that you were like hanging upside down in Rebecca somewhere, like nondescript. Yeah, so you wake up and hooked into Rebecca's claw is a letter.
Oh, fucking hell.
Sorry, I'm going to connect with Griffin really fast outside of the room.
Yeah, Tom's Rebecca, open the letter, and he's gonna run around the corner.
Yeah, I follow Tom.
Rebecca opens the letter.
Does it blow up?
No.
Shit.
Great.
Do you want high or low?
High?
Rebecca eats the letter.
Ah, fuck it.
No.
No, spit that out! Spit that out right now! Oh, gross. Alright, Tom will try and read the letter.
Okay.
Hey, hang on.
Make an investigation roll.
Oh, Jesus.
Well done, Casey.
Thank you.
Okay, that's good enough. It's just you managed to make out most of it. It basically says your problems will be resolved by the end of the day. Or sorry, today is the last day that you'll have to deal with your problems. Signed, an acquaintance. All right. And then the letter fizzles out.
Oh God. Oh.
You need to learn that spell.
Right.
Oh. Right. What? Why is everybody but me getting letters? What was that, Tom?
What was what?
What was that thing?
What thing?
The letter!
Why did you just say that? It was a letter. Next question.
Alright, how do you feel about going and talking with the Baron? I think he wants to give us a really cool job!
Oh, I'm sorry I can't. I'm dead. You remember?
Oh, that's right. How do you feel about somebody else who looks very different from you but has the same endearing, shitty personality going on a quest for the Baron?
Yeah, not so much, mate. Remember, I still think we should murk that motherfucker. So,
listen, why did all of you hate this guy so much?
He literally tried to explode me, mate.
Yeah, of course he did, because he thought that we were turning on him.
We were turning on him.
Yeah, so you're saying that he had probable cause?
Yeah, he absolutely had probable cause.
Great, so then it's understandable. Bygones are bygones.
No. Bygones are not bygones. They're not bygones. They are not by or gone. They're still very much right here.
You're telling me that you've never worked for anyone that you've wanted to kill.
I've wanted to kill every single person I've worked for. No exceptions.
Exactly, so why is this any different?
That's what I'm saying. It's not any different.
Jesus, Tom.
You're the one working yourself up in circles. I'm the one telling you plain straight truth.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Brian.
If you want to stay here, Tom, don't worry. You and the Guardian can watch the house together.
Oh, fucking hell.
You'll be safe.
Will I?
Just stay real close to it.
Drew, what are you? Yeah, all right. Yeah, it certainly has a certain what's name? Thing to it. Drew, what are you doing? You going to this dinner?
Mm-hmm. I think it's a terrible idea.
That's not a yes or a no. That's
I know.
Well, what? I'm asking you a yes/no question. It's a binary state, as the jar in the bag would say.
We haven't decided yet. I think we should not go, but I haven't decided if I am personally going to go or not.
My God.
Alright, great. If that's how we're doing this, I am going. Who else is in? Blinky, you want to come?
Okay.
Great.
Blinky just wants to be included, you know?
Yeah, and you know what? I'm included.
Wait, should we bring the Guardian with us?
No, we should definitely need the Guardian here watching over the house.
I don't know. I think that you
But
might
if the Guardian, I can make a second one. One for the house and one to come with us.
Oh,
You know,
actually, important question.
Guardian.
Yeah.
Where is this dinner taking place?
I believe it was at the Baron's Manor, right?
It's at they're rebuilding the Baron's Manor on account of someone burning it down. But it is at a nearby locale that is of approximate equivalent status.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
so what you're saying is that it's going to be at a rich place where we can steal a bunch of stuff that wouldn't actually be the Baron's stuff? That sounds
Correct.
right.
Sirith, excuse me. Just can I make a point of order here? If you were in the Baron's shoes, why would you want us invited to dinner if you think that perhaps we might just get in your way? We've already disposed of one Baron. What makes you think Tapper might not think that we might dispose of another Baron?
Because we were the ones who told him to become the Baron.
Did we say that?
I did.
Remember the whole power vacuum conversation? Anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I thought that was just a pulling shade over his eyes.
Yeah, he doesn't know that. You told me to put myself in his shoes.
What, you stole his shoes?
Well, that's
And
cruel.
Want Tom?
Well,
Listen, I'm gonna be honest, okay? Here's what I want. I'm gonna tell you the number one thing that I want, okay?
All right.
I wasn't.
Tell me what you want.
A girlfriend.
What you
What you really want.
I will tell you what I want. What I really, really want, okay?
And then you hear a knock at the door. Tap, tap, tap.
Oh my fucking god. Tom turns into an elf.
Tom's an elf.
Tom's an elf!
And then in okay.
Winky starts standing just like the Guardian.
I'm back to start work. You told me to come back tomorrow. It's tomorrow. I'm here to start. Remember, I'm the new house
Oh, that's
person.
right. Who's got a job for this guy?
Clean the kitchen.
Okay. I thought I was I was gonna do all of the various, like I was gonna
You
run the
should
household.
do all of the things. I think that's a great idea. Get to work, slave.
No, you're not a slave.
She looks at you and it's like, are people hungry?
Yes, people are hungry, slave.
I'm so sorry.
I'm not
Samantha here, he just came from a very popular high elf society and is not used to, hanging out with non-elves. So.
Oh, okay. All right, great. I'll go get to work. And she goes, and some other folks come in to help with cleaning and preparing of
Tom's
meals and
looking
such.
at Sareth like, what the fuck?
Thank you so much for taking us in, Sarah.
I'm sorry, everybody. I don't think we discussed pay.
Yeah. Oh, you're so right. I just assumed we would be paid the standard working wages.
Yeah. What is that here?
I guess it's a 3 copper a week.
Yeah, you're hired. Absolutely.
Okay. Great. And my position is paid 2 copper more on account of being a managerial role.
Oh my god! I can't believe this is happening.
Maybe we can have an assessment period to see how well they pull the managerial levels.
Yeah, we agreed to a trial period yesterday. That was one of Sarah's conditions.
Yeah, so you know what? We're just going to pay you the standard rate for now, and then if you show us that you have managerial qualities, and we'll assess and give you a promotion from there.
Okay. Well, I'm still very excited to take the job and work for you all. You're my heroes. And then she goes off into the other room to start bossing people around for meal preparation and cleaning, and then shortly after you hear, "Oh my God, what on earth is that?" and then she comes back in. there's some horrific dark idol in the other. Can I clean that away?
That's the Blood Guardian. Don't touch it.
Okay. Okay.
Don't worry,
And
there'll be
she
one in every
leaves.
room.
No, there won't. No, there won't.
I love Tom's elf voice, cracking me up. Okay. Yes. So she runs back out, and then you hear her start bossing people around. But every now and again, you think someone new steps into that room and lets out a different scream.
Tom like whips around. Is like, "What the fuck is this going on now?" Tom was under the impression we were running a tight ship.
Yeah, these are our employees that are beneath us in this ship.
And you've screamed at every single one of them, and they're not vampires?
I can't believe that I'm agreeing with Pruitt right now, but any one of them could be a spy for Tapper. If I was Tapper, I'd have a dozen spies in here. And what do you know? We have a dozen employees.
Business managing stuff's kind of boring, and I've finished enough of my breakfast wine that I think that
The afternoon one.
I'm sick of being a boss. Maybe we should move on. What's next?
Well, I know how to screen people for vampires, but not for tappers.
Listen, Pruitt, and also Tom, if you guys hate having living servants so much, I know that Pruitt here knows how to make some pretty good dead ones.
That's true.
But those ones will be vampires.
Zombie workforce.
Pruitt.
Gears. I don't know. Whenever Blanky speaks, Pruitt gets confused.
You found the anti-Pruitt.
So are we going to the... Who's going to this absolutely bullshit trap of a meeting tonight or not?
Well,
Sarah's
so
going. Blinky's going.
And we know that Griffin's going. Narissa, what do you say? Come on.
I'm in. I was out until now, but I'm bored, so dinner party it is.
All right, looks like the cool kids are all going to meet with a new boss, and the scaredy cat's staying here with all of the spies.
I'm neither scared nor a cat. I'm an elf. My name is Barrett. I'm the newest member of the Grey Watch Task Force.
Okay, Bears, I think we should probably go to this stupid meeting just to make sure that these party members of ours don't make a fool of her.
Oh my god! You're a goddamn idiot!
I am not the idiot. These are the idiots, but you never know what's going to happen with these fools.
Here's the thing. He is an idiot, but he's also your boss.
Is that an order then?
You're coming with me.
God damn you to hell!
Okay, so question. The people are preparing a meal for you before you go, or are you eating there, or both?
If they're preparing food here, I'm going to eat here for sure.
Okay.
I'm not eating anything that Tapper's putting out. That is...
Okay. Okay.
I'll definitely eat food here.
Okay. Blinky. Okay, sounds like consensus. There is a shared dining room
Actually,
montage.
you know what? I don't trust these people either. Now that I think about it, you know what's good for the body and the soul?
Prosh. Yeah, that's what
I'm gonna ask our incredible new employees to make me a delicious meal.
Okay. They make you a delicious meal. They make a delicious meal enough for all of you. Ostensibly thinking people will ingest it.
Pruitt makes his own sandwich.
Did they make enough for the shrine?
They did not make a meal for the shrine.
Okay, well, I will give the shrine half of my meal.
Pruitt makes a sandwich.
Yes.
Okay. What kind of sandwich does Pruitt make?
It's got some lettuce and tomato. He makes a BLT. He's not original.
Okay. He makes a BLT.
There's
Pruitt's
more
just
than
like-
enough mushrooms
just
for everyone.
carrying bacon, lettuce, and tomato around in his pockets.
Oh, he probably goes through the pantry.
Okay, fine. Pruitt goes through the pantry, makes himself a BLT. He doesn't trust any of those bastards in there to make anything.
Yeah, doesn't trust people making food, but does trust all of the food in the vampire in the pantry previously on fire.
Why not?
Because not all of it was going to be poisoned beforehand. Oh.
One of
as long as he doesn't like.
What are you doing? That's our job. We just got hired to do that. We can make you a BLT. Is that what you want? We could do that. She like runs over and tries to.
I glare at her.
Okay.
Hostility.
Sorry. You could do it yourself. That's fine. Okay.
Narissa, please explain something to Berith the elf, who's from a fascist high elf establishment. People in humanoid societies pay their slaves?
They do. They also don't use the word slave very often.
Oh, what is the proper terminology for people subject to your whim?
Workers.
Workers.
You can call them servants. You can call them employees. You can call them, you could call them slave labor, but they don't like it very well.
Sometimes the help is not really looked at that highly, but I still like to use it.
So I can't call them slaves, but I can call them servants or the help.
Yeah, exactly.
Wonderful.
Basically, we've already offended them enough anyway, so whatever you call them.
And if they do their job improperly, what is the protocol for punishing them?
Fire.
How about you just don't worry about it and you don't interact with the people who work here ever?
I feel like that's going to be difficult because you hired so many of them.
Hey, Bobby, how many people are working here now?
12.
Okay, great.
You motherfuckers.
Sorry, 13.
To make it
A baker's dozen.
Yeah, a baker's dozen. There is a baker.
Is that implying that the baker doesn't know how to count?
What'd you say?
Is that implying the baker doesn't know how to count?
No, it's implying that the baker makes an extra one so that they can try the thing that they made. Things you may have learned today. Baker's dozen.
TIO.
TIO. Yes. So yeah, they bring out drinks. They bring out food. It sounds like Pruitt makes his own food. Tea. Hey, would anyone like some tea? Wine.
You're so. I'll love some tea.
Bob,
Okay.
during mealtime, I'm going to investigate the small brooch.
Okay. It is a brooch of shielding.
Oh, I think we already did that one. Actually.
Oh, we did already do that one. I see that it's shared. It looks like everything's been identified now.
Okay, perfect. All
right. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you identified your stuff. I think you identified the hat and gave it to Tom. Yeah. So where were we? Yeah. Pruitt, can you roll a perception check for me?
Sure. Perception.
Nice. Yeah. You hear, I've got a deal for you.
Who said that?
There's no one around you.
There's no one, or am I at the dinner table?
Oh, yeah, that's true. You're at the dinner table, but there is no one around you that has a voice that sounds like that.
Yeah.
I think perhaps we can come to an arrangement.
Who's speaking right now?
Pruitt starts talking at the table.
Pruitt, who are you talking to?
I don't know. Who am I talking to?
You're talking to me.
Besides you.
Nobody. That's why I asked who you're talking to, you very, very strange person.
Someone just said you want to make it
Do the
arrangement.
gods talk to you too now?
You want to make an arrangement? Who wants to make an arrangement?
I would like to make an arrangement. Please stop talking to yourself. You're scaring the help. Nerissa, is help the correct word still?
Just fine. You keep doing what you're doing, Barrett.
I'm sorry, I thought your name was Samantha. At least that's what your mother told me when we met.
Samantha.
I would tell you what your mother said when we met, but it's not appropriate for polite conversation in front of the help.
Oh, Samantha. Yeah.
While some people might call me Samantha, your mother referred to me as, oh God.
Oh, you hear that? Blinky, you might want to talk to this guy. Apparently, he's a god.
According to some very enthusiastic fans.
I know gods.
The help makes things so weird right now.
Yeah, you don't hear the voice anymore.
Are we going to this goddamn dinner or not?
Let's go.
Okay.
There's voices in my head or in the house. I don't understand.
You eat your BLT and you head off to the. Everyone eats their meal, drinks their drinks. Sounds like
who's poisoned?
Iris is already in her cup.
Would anybody like a mushroom? They are disgusting.
No, thank you. You don't think my bellows could handle your croche?
Is a worthwhile question. Not asking for any particular reason. Let me just check one thing. Okay, great. No, wonderful. All right. Yeah. So you head off to the manor. Doesn't take very long to get there. It is very, very, very heavily guarded.
Oh, I want to bring the Guardian Shrine with me.
Okay, you go and you uproot the Guardian Shrine that you had nailed into the floor, and it doesn't take that long. Now you just got little spiky nails on the bottom, which is fine, vampire god fangs or whatever. And you carry your blood-drenched vampire guardian bat thing with you.
I'm going to carry it like a backpack.
Okay.
Why are you bringing that with you?
Several strange stairs.
For protection.
From what?
From the vampires.
Wouldn't it stand to reason that a vampire god would want you to get eaten by vampires?
Not if you work out a deal.
Okay.
That's 2 down. Let's see how many party members Winky can stop in a conversation today.
So far, you can go into a conversation with Blinky before realizing that there's no victory here.
All right. So yeah, you're carrying it like a backpack. What does that look like exactly? Like, are you carrying it like behind you, like this?
It looks like a small gremlin is. I'm giving like a piggyback to.
Okay. I see. You're holding this horrible little thing on your back. Got it.
So it's like a training montage for Revenge of the.
Yeah.
Okay. So Yep. All right. So you've got little vampire bloody Yoda on your back, and you are going to the manor. It's a really nice manor. There's no one gets in your way while you're doing that. You get there unobstructed. You notice right away that it is like heavily fortified. Not fortified, heavily guarded. There are like 3 times as many guards as there were at the Baroness's manor, and it looks like they're on like high alert. Because Tapper, as you know and have known, he's a little nervous. He has that in common with Tom. So, yeah. But you are invited in and taken to a room with a dining table. At the head of the dining table, there is a sheet of, it looks like some sort of material, glass-like, that separates your half of the table from Tapper's half of the table. There are little holes in it.
I don't suppose you know the Cloud Kill spell.
Not today.
So good of you to drop by. I'm pleased to see the Grey Watch Task Force in such good health. I can only assume this is your new member.
I'm Bareth.
This is Bareth.
Go ahead and make
He's
a
our new
deception.
Tom, and he's just like Tom, but he's like an elf Tom.
Perfect. It doesn't matter. You can't fail it.
Oh, shit!
Okay, he turns, he looks. Okay then. Great. Bareth. Sareth, I mean, who cares? Whatever.
And this is Bitey, and I point to the gremlin thing on my back.
And this is Griffin, and I pull Griffin.
You brought your dependents. Wonderful.
For tax purposes.
So, I invited you here. Please sit. Let's share one final meal together. Oh gosh, that sounded much more ominous than I intended it to. I mean, before you go off on your next adventure, which I assume is happening soon, perhaps?
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
I mean, if you want from us, we are your... Right?
Well, you've done such a bang-up job of managing the situation in Grey Watch. I feel like there were things that people in Blackburn knew about this group of adventurers. We knew you were a reliable group of folks to send out into the darkness, and that perhaps you might be inclined to continue in that quest. We still need to figure out the fucking darkness, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, we don't know what the deal is. We've got a temporary reprieve here, and I'm quite fond of it, but I'm not really suited to going out in it again. The once was enough for me.
Let me ask you, do you have any leads?
Do I look like a stout dwarven wizard?
No, you don't. That's exactly why I'm asking. Like, listen, we're your employees, so before we were the dwarf's employees, he would tell us where to go and what to do. If you want to do that, we can do that until
I see. Okay, I got it. So I heard somewhere out in the darkness, there's an answer for what's causing the darkness.
Wow, how incredibly unhelpful.
Okay.
This was a wonderful meal. Thank you very much. Anything else that you wanted to talk to us about?
You haven't even touched your food yet.
It was delicious.
we ate before.
You ate before you came to the dinner that the Baron invited you to.
Yeah, it was just really unfortunate because, like, we got your letter, but we already had our servants we just hired making dinner for us, so we were like, we might as well just eat before we go, you know? We don't waste hours.
Blinky's back.
It's okay. Bitey will eat some food, and I like shovel some food into Bitey's mouth.
Okay.
I just don't trust you.
This is a man that makes sense to me. Bareth, was it?
That's right. I'm Bareth the Elf.
Okay. So far, our arrangement has been mutually profitable. I am Aaron of Grey Watch. You are the Grey Watch Task Force. I have no interest in changing that. As far as I'm concerned, all contracts are off. No one is coming after you anymore. And we've made each other richer and more powerful, and that to me makes us not friends. I mean, I would never get close to that line with any of you.
Oh yeah, no, we don't want that.
Yeah,
I'll
didn't
be
think
your
so.
friend.
I would rather drink acid.
We're two of a mind, Bareth, two of a mind. So, what I'd like to propose, and his little kobold face, like you can see that he's standing taller than he must be because he's like, there's got to be a stool or something at the far end of the table. What I would propose is we explore parts of the darkness, pick a different city, move toward the next city that we know may still exist. We haven't had visitors recently, but we assume the capital still exists. Oh fuck, I forgot the capital. But we assume it's still there, and that seems like a good next step. Building up the supply lines, getting things connected again, legitimizing my claim by solving the darkness, and thus forever memorializing myself as the hero of everything, right? Like through you, right? Like you do that important task of securing the darkness, and I get to take credit for it. That's right.
So we do all the hard, dangerous work, and you take all the credit.
It's exactly.
I pay you too. I mean, there would be payment.
How generous! What would that payment be?
Well, you could pick. You already have the damn manor and the inn. What else do you want? You have thousands
Would you like to be Baron Barris?
Baron Barrett. No, that doesn't sound. No, not here anyway.
Oh, I'll be Baron here.
No,
Baron
who is this? Oh, oh God, he's still talking. Okay. He turns back to Barrett. Fair point. What do you want? What would you want to go out into the darkness to solve this horrible mess?
I don't know. I'd have to think about it. I'd also have to consider the fact that you once sent an explosive letter to a goblin I knew.
He kind of quirks a little bit of a smile. It's like, he's still alive, I think, probably.
That's not what I heard.
Yeah, I don't really believe that anything in this city could take that little shite out.
Well, we'll have to consider your proposal. In the meantime, thank you for a lovely dinner.
All right, no. Here's the thing.
Oh my God, Sarah's talking again.
Sarah does this sometimes, just occasionally.
Here's the thing, Tab. As we both said before, we've fed each other a lot of bullshit, right? But
yeah,
I do think, honestly, if we're being honest, we are really actually good for each other in the same location. I'm not saying that we have to, that we can't go out and explore, but I think that it's in everybody here's best interest to make sure that our home base is safe. And I think that your best option of that is having us setting up some sort of better patrol of it. So that another fucking vampire doesn't turn you into their spawn, right? Like, I think
like what you're saying so far. Say more.
I think that eventually you're absolutely right. We got to end this darkness. But there's not really much of a problem here in Grey Watch. Like, I'm not trying to... Like, sorry to the rest of Blackburn, but here in Grey Watch, we're doing okay. So, like, maybe if we can protect ourselves when we go out to find other places, we can stop bringing more people here where we are doing okay, especially if we can build up our defenses, build up our... Like, I don't know a lot about this shit, and you know that. We're not probably exactly who you want for a task force, but we're gonna get this shit done. Wherever Tom is, you know he's not gonna die, and he's gonna get this shit done.
Is that right?
That I mean, that sounds all well and good. I mean, I still think I can let go of the issue with the boats, or with the cargo that you said you were going to get but didn't get, because you can let go of me sending one assassin at one point to kill one of you or more, and we'll just let those be bygones.
Clean slate.
Clean slate. Wonderful, Dareth. Okay.
I feel like this is the beginning of a whole new chapter for the Grey Watch Task Force.
Glad to hear you say it, Bareth.
I can't wait to see what the future holds. Is it all right if we get back to you with some more information about what we would consider an moving forward in an amicable manner?
Of course, yeah. Well, you do what you got to do, and I hope that goes well for you.
May I just say, I find your new home quite lovely.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Now, get out.
How about this, Tapper? We'll do patrols every couple days. If you get a lead on a town that might have this fucking miracle that's going to end the darkness, we'll eventually go search it out. But we're not just going to go search everywhere when...
Pruitt's like waving his hand. Oh, okay. Sure, you do the patrols. That's great. It sounds like Bareth and folks want to leave. This is feeling kind of conflictual. If this is a thing that you need to talk about in private, please feel free to go do that.
Perfect.
One more thing before we go. How many spies did you put in our household today?
Detect
What?
thought.
Okay. Detect thoughts. Let's see. What kind of roll would that be? Let's just call it a... So you can make an insight check.
Not Tom's best skill.
It says,
Wait.
I don't know what you're talking about. And then detect thoughts. You get back oh, fuck, that would have been a great idea. I should have done that.
Woo! We're babies. Love it.
Fair enough.
Right. Well, this has been lovely, and we can't wait for you to tell us what our next mission is.
Wonderful. Look forward to seeing you then.
Yeah.
And you leave, I guess. Where are you going next? You going back to the manor house?
See, that didn't go so bad.
I'm going to be
He's
honest.
a lovely man.
Pruitt he almost looks like anyone who's paying attention to Pruitt, which I don't know if anyone is, he looks a little bit like maybe he's stewing. Is that what Pruitt looks like? It's kind of the vibe that I'm getting.
Are we plotting?
Plotting / stewing.
Yeah.
All right, Pruitt, talk to me about how this glass is an eighth empty.
Wait, who'd you say?
I said, talk to me about how this glass is an eighth empty.
Eighth empty. Do you mean half empty?
No. It's way less empty. This is great. This is a great deal.
Okay, so he wants us to go be his servant boy and errand boy for the rest of our days, and that's what you guys want to do.
Absolutely not. I still say we kill him. Politely.
Look, he wants us to go solve the darkness, correct?
Ostensibly.
And how are we supposed to do that? Does anybody have any ideas?
I'm sorry.
We find the sun.
It's a good one. Blinky, guess. Find the sun.
Let me
Anybody else?
ask you something really fast. How would you prefer to be living while we go out and try and find the darkness? Because it sounds like you just want to live in the woods, hoping that we stumble across it. Well, I am way happier to live with 13 people now waiting on me hand and foot in a fucking manor house.
I'm sorry. I seem to recall a conversation where you seem to have said something along the lines of, "This is all my fault."
When would I ever say that?
I remember that conversation well.
No. I would never say this is all my fault.
Well,
So you're a demon?
something about a tragic backstory.
I think you mean this is all thanks to me. This is all thanks... Listen, because the darkness happened, look at the opportunities. We're business owners. We live in a mansion. Everything's great.
Wow, and consider the cost.
Can
What
you
a
guys,
bargain!
Can you guys just, take a breath and look around and see where you are? And realize that sometimes, Tom, not everybody's...
Who?
It's almost like you created a place just for a dark elf to dwell and conquer.
Don't do that. Don't turn this into some megalomaniac shit.
Who's turning anything into anything?
I'm turning lemons into fucking lemonade, and you're welcome to have as much of it as you like.
Hey.
Or there's...
Remember lemons?
I'll take
They
the
used to
lemonade.
grow in sunlight.
Awesome.
Well, I think Barrett the elf needs a drink.
If only
Place.
get a drink for free.
If only we... Oh my goodness.
Going to the tavern?
Yeah.
Okay. Is everyone going to the tavern?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
All right, you go to the tavern to get yourself free drinks, which you can do now because you own the tavern.
What did I learn
It's
from the
still quite
books?
busy. What did you say?
I said, what did I learn from the books?
What did you learn from the books?
How much does this book actually take in?
That is a good question. Let's see.
Or are you going to say hand wavy?
Hand wave for now. If it comes up later, you guys are stacked for cash right now. So if it comes up later, we'll cross that bridge later.
Okay.
Number Pruitt. It makes a decent amount of money, especially when Sereth pulls in the kinds of crowds that he pulled in today.
And what was her offer of running the place? Was that?
Oh, it was a very reasonable. It was like you would probably guess, since she's been doing it a long time and is used to being a business owner, that she gave you like she wasn't like lowballing you. Like it was this is a fair and reasonable wage to be paid, plus some above, because she's not like some run of the mill new barkeep. She knows not only this business and this city, but like she knows her job. So
Okay.
it seemed fair.
Okay.
Maybe a smidge above fair, but not much.
That's very nice of her, considering we stole this place from.
I mean, you think she blames Tapper more than she blames you? Try that again.
Oh.
I'm back. You think she blames Tapper more than she blames you?
Okay.
Got the stupid Quantum Leap theme song in my head. Okay.
It's case.
So yeah. So you go to get drinks. What are people having to drink?
Water.
Water. Okay.
Sparkling water.
Sparkle. Okay. You get yourself
my
a
goodness. Been a rough day.
2 ales.
day.
I'm gonna use a mage hand to pour Tom a whiskey.
Okay. Mage hand pours you a whiskey, Tom.
Paris.
Pour Barrett a whiskey.
Sorry.
You need
Barrett.
some of that for me too.
Okay.
He'll just pass over the whiskey over to Narissa.
Oh, I don't have mage hand anymore. That was when I was I do it with my regular hands.
Okay.
Regular
You
hand.
pour it with your regular hands. Excellent. They are
I'll take my
not as
mage
fancy.
hand to show off that you don't have any
Wow.
mage hand anymore, and so
Funny.
I will pour it for myself with my mage
Rude.
hand.
All right. Well, then I create a chilling touch skeletal hand and flip you off.
We're all going to be mage handing it up. I'm going to.
Okay. You're,
Mage hand high five!
everyone's got their magic hands flipping people off, because that's I guess what you do when you have wizarding abilities.
Yeah.
So
My
Blinky,
mage hand,
Pruitt,
I get 2 ales, and my mage hand is drinking for Bitey.
We're just like
Okay.
pouring over the.
yeah, pouring onto the blood-soaked, horrible doll thing. Okay. Yeah. So, well, Pruitt's not getting drunk because Pruitt's drinking sparkling water.
That's right.
But other people, it seems like Tom's having whiskey. Eris
he's
is
actually-
perpetually drunk.
So he's gonna have it, but he's not gonna drink it.
Oh, okay, got it. Blinky is drinking two things.
No, well, Blinky is drinking 1 ale.
Oh, I see. And the Bitey is okay. Blinky and Bitey. Oh, goodness gracious. And Sereth is drinking, or no?
I think Sereth is
Sipping. Okay. So yeah, you have there are not eventful things that happen, but yeah, the remainder of the evening passes without incident.
So are we taking this party to the library? So we
It's
can.
insinuated something, and I don't know what it was.
I think you know exactly what she was talking about.
Come on, Pruitt.
Taking this party to the library. I'm like,
You're about to get bookend.
I hope
This
It's
group
very
in the
exciting. He's going to the library.
You're ready. Yeah, ready to get dewy. All right. Is the party going to the library?
Sure.
Okay. The party goes to the library.
With the whiskey bottle.
With the whiskey bottle. There is a sign that says no food and drink allowed, obviously.
And Pruitt enforces it.
Okay.
You can't see it, it doesn't count.
Probably true.
That is probably true. Okay. Yeah, so you go to the library. As soon as... So, are you taking Griffin out at the library?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kicking him out so he can see us drinking the whiskey in the library.
I would have further complaints about that, but priorities. He calls out, Adeline. Adeline? Adeline? And then you see an old woman. Casey, this is not the woman that let you into the little secret thing. That like moving shelf thing that you found. This is just like a gnomish woman comes up. What can I do for you? Oh! Griffin?
You two know each other?
Oh, well, why? Of course. Master Griffin is little Jojo's guardian. What happened to little Jojo?
Who's Jojo?
Oh,
And Griffin. Unfortunately, Jorug came on the wrong end of a dragon,
Who's Jorug?
and he didn't survive. And you see, she visibly crumples a little and looks like she's fighting back tears. Oh, all right then. What can I do for you, Griffin?
but you know who survived? Is Bledna.
Bledna's alive?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful news.
Didn't she die in the fire in the library?
We don't know that for sure.
Oh.
Last we saw her, she was fine.
What?
I don't remember what happened to Bledna, so...
Yeah, we don't know. We left town without her.
We do not know. Yeah. So, alrighty then. Well, oh my. Okay. Well, is there something specific I could do for you, Griffin? Because this is. Are you just coming to tell me all of that? And Griffin looks at her. As you might notice, I'm in something of a predicament.
He doesn't have a body.
Why, yes, that's, yeah, oh, my, oh, right. If Bledna were here, but Bledna, you said you haven't seen her, huh? All right, then.
Because of the fire.
Huh. Well,
I could make him a body.
oh, no, you needn't be doing that. Hold on, let me think.
Oh, it's fine.
Well, it's, do you be having a...
I could make him a body.
Oh. Hold a moment.
We need a body.
One moment. And she walks back, and you hear some doors moving. I'll just be checking to see if there's something in the storage here. And she's gone for a handful of minutes.
Why are we doing this?
I don't know. Don't ask me. The Magic 8 Ball here asked me to.
Why are we
She
listening
comes back
to
out.
the Magic 8 Ball?
She comes back out with what looks like a torso.
He's great.
It doesn't have arms or legs, but it is a torso. this is all I can be finding right now, but this is, I suppose it's a start, eh? And Griffin looks at it, looks up at Sereth, and you just see the eyes moving. It's not... I don't know that this is going to work, but could you put me on that, Sereth?
Griffin, I'm just gonna say, it's way harder for me to carry you around if I'm carrying an entire torso.
Let's solve one problem at a time, Sereth.
Oh my god, okay. I'll put the head on.
Okay.
Just like...
Wait, you're just carrying around his head?
Yeah, they've been carrying around his head for like several weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe. Okay. This. I'm not sure this is going to work. Adeline, would you maybe check on me tomorrow, okay, Sereth?
Alright, Widow, whatever you want.
I don't know about this.
Oh.
Okay. And Adeline and Griffin start talking about some specific modifications and things that would need to happen to make this a viable solution, but you can't tell if he's optimistic or not because he's pretty atonal most of the time. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's closer to late evening now. I mean, not that you can tell, but you kind of get that innate sense that you haven't slept in a while, except Tom, who's slept more recently than everyone else. Is that the new thing? When you do long rests, is Tom gonna like watch over you, Pruitt, while you're sleeping, and then he takes his long rests afterwards?
It's a pretty good idea. Yeah.
That might be the case, except that Bareth has business elsewhere. He's gonna fuck off.
Okay, Bareth fucks off. So you turn around, Pruitt, and your bodyguard's gone. Okay, where is Bareth going?
Oh, he's staying in sight.
Oh, okay.
He's staying in sight.
Okay.
But
don't worry, Pruitt. If you need somebody to watch over you, you can have Bitey tonight.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. Consider it.
You're welcome.
If you want, you can stay with the head on a torso. I'm sure the quadruped would be happy to watch over you. He's got nothing else to do.
Yeah, it's okay. Thank you.
Okay. So anyone doing anything before a long rest? Okay. So is Tom around to guard Pruitt while he's sleeping? Or did Tom fuck off before bedtime?
actually, you know what? Tom will probably show up again as Tom. He just doesn't want to. Yeah, he's not gonna. Tom's playing a dangerous game now because like Tom's dead, so he has to be Bareth. But there's like a house full of people, so he's like going in different ways into the house, and this whole situation's probably fucked.
Some deep part of Tom loves it, though.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. Oh, and one person per night, by the way, like going forward, one person per night, Tom is stalking on their way home to make sure they don't report to somebody.
Okay.
Incredible.
Because he's up anyway. So
Do you follow the night staff too, right? Like the folks who are, doing any like overnight cleaning to prepare the house for the morning or anything?
It's mostly the day staff that he's worried about.
Staff. Okay. Gotcha.
But if anybody does anything weird, he's going to check up on them.
Okay, fair enough. All right. So, you have an uneventful night of sleep. Anyone doing anything before they go to bed?
Clarification, Bitey is in the same room as Pruitt.
Okay, for clarification, Bitey and Pruitt are in the same room.
Bloody hell.
Tom is in that room too?
I don't know, did Pruitt order him to watch over him while he slept?
Yeah.
All right, what's the order then?
Let no harm come to me.
At all?
At all.
Even if you start straggling yourself?
Right, don't let that happen again.
All right, what if you've got a belt around your neck? Right, and the other hand's doing stuff?
Would that be harm?
He's really crossing the toeing the line there. What if you're reading a book that I think is inappropriate?
That's allowed.
Yeah, I see. I'm getting a lot of mixed messages. These are complex, complicated instructions.
Okay.
All right, fine.
Let's see.
So yeah, Tom will be in the room just glaring at Pruitt and thinking of all the ways he'd like to murder him.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah. So people crash out for the evening. Eris, you have a dream of Jasper Manderbolt finding your painting, and you see him holding it, and you see him start to like laugh. He starts to cackle as he's holding your painting, and then he kind of you see him, and he sees you, and your eyes link for a second, and then you wake up in a sweat.
Well, that's creepy.
And Seraph, you wake up.
Yeah.
You're in Blackburn. You're strapped to a chair.
Are you fucking joking me?
What? Why would I be joking you, Seraph? We are doing very serious work here. It is very important.
Who's around me?
You see Griffin.